It's week 7 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports. Hold on tight. We're in for an exciting one. All that and more coming up next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here with you once again. It's this week going to be a step in the right direction for one of our teams. We've got Brock, both of whom haven't played the type of ball early in the season that they want. Both coming into this one below 500.
And you and I both know we're not math majors, but we do know this. You stay below 500 in this league, well, you're going to be headed to the top of next spring's NFL draft order. We're not to that point yet, but whoever comes out short here will find them.
The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in week 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Throwing on their first play. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31. That's incomplete left side. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Now looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Plowing up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Looks like a 9-yard gain, and they'll now have a much shorter 3rd and 5 coming up. They're throwing it. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That one gains 7. And they're going to have a first down.
Result is a first down.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. 2nd and 13. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Running back sent in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. And no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. On now comes their punter. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And they'll have first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Play action on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing it again here. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Right up the gut. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second down now, 7 to go. They're going play action. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give him a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up 1st down. Running back sent in motion. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
One of the league's elder statesmen knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's a return from the 7. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Another drive coming up for this offense. And things are looking good to snap that 3-game losing streak that they came in on, Brock. They've got the lead here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's a give up the middle. And he's dropped at the 37 after pushing this forward a bit. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing off the play fake here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives them the first. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42. Finds his back complete. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
He completes it in traffic. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 7-3 is our score. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. They don't pick up anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They're running again. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. So now here's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. He's on the move. And he carries it in for the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one right down the middle. And his guys drive their lead to 11. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. This offense ready to get going again now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one doesn't go far. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Setting up a throw. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. They kick the running back in motion. To throw it on 1st down. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Pass play on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. 3rd down from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And that brings up 4th and short. Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. He cashed his first attempt, his second now from 45. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Fielded at the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Here comes their offense out again. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll throw it. Hits him on the in route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
From the 47. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Pass play coming here. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. And 4th and 4 coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. So it's second down coming up. Trying the right side. And this one does not go far. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Here's a throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be their football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
They'll set up here for the point after. And he hits the extra point. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. Has some daylight through the 40. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. First and 10 from the 41. Throwing from the gun here. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack. They
really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A 6-yard run, and now they've got 4th down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. So after a very competitive first half of football, we've got ourselves a 1-point game as we send things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for the...
This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a 1-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams
quarter
in
number
it
3
to win it.
Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. To the air now on 1st and 10. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
The give here on 2nd. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays, too.
Simple dive up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They kick the running back in motion. Finds a man, right side. And he will take this in. Touchdown! These guys take the lead right away in half number 2. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to try for 2. He's throwing for it! And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now this offense ready to head back out. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. To throw here on 1st down. He's got a man left. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll get it up to the 44. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
They'll throw on 1st. That one's complete, right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At their 49-yard line.
They'll try and throw it here. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. Looking to the air here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. Their punter making his way out now. And they could really use a good one here. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They're still on a skid, up to 6 straight losses now, Brock, but things may finally be looking up. They've got the lead here. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Back now, pressure on its way. They bring the pressure, down he goes! And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Forced out to his right. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So no return on that punt. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd and long for him here. On the move, headed. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. 3rd and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
Punting unit out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they're going to take over possession. That outruns their offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First throw for the backup now. Throwing the out route complete. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Running it now out of the gun. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start. Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They'll run here following the penalty. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Gets them 6 yards and back on the positive side of things. It's now 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. He'll throw it. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 4th down. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense getting set to go. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Hits him on the out route. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 32. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Punt team on the field. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The give now out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's still just a 1-score game as we resume play in the 4th. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Lone back gets the handoff. Blast through midfield. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Finds his man over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs?
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Going ground on 1st and goal. Is in. Touchdown. These guys have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Thanks to the penalty, they'll kick it away from further up the field. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Flushed out of the pocket, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. They got one right there with that sack.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Pass play now. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Back to throw, needing a first. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They'll throw to begin this drive. Escapes the pocket. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the red zone now. Complete out to the right side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Handoff on 2nd and short. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. These guys have likely locked up the win right there. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys grow the lead now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Their offense running back out now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Throwing it to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 41. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to him. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They'll throw it again. Looking right, and he finds him. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. They're going play action. Finds a man right side. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down from the red zone. He has the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
They aren't taking the offense off. All right, leaving him out, trying for 2. He's throwing for it. And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the touchdown and the 2, and single-handedly shaves 8 points off that lead. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And they aren't able to get it back. The hands team does its job. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the well again. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 3 yards the pickup. Now it's 3rd and 8. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys nearing their first win of the season. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Another carry for him. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. A familiar sight in this contest, Bronk. He's out there again for another field goal try. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
This return makes it up to the 25. Now this offense getting set to work here. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Desperation time here on 4th. Cut out left. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. Still sticking with the passing game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. That one's complete over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. He'll throw it yet again. It is caught left side. And he couldn't quite get the edge. He goes out of bounds and maybe gets back to the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing now, off play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Back to throw now. Finds the in route complete. And that will not be enough for a first down. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. They are throwing it again. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Nearly an interception on that play. So that brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Dropping back to throw. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now looking to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Pass complete, screenplay. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So they happily go to a knee here to run out this clock, and they're finally on the board, their first win of the season. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. This celebration begins for our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.